catch fly with chopstick. Accomplish anything.
You ever catch one?
Not yet.
39 years ago, The Karate Kid came out, and Mr. Miyagi's weird teachings took the world by storm. Yeah, that was 39 years ago. You remember seeing that in theaters for the first time? Ugh, you're old. With The Karate Kid's training, I feel like there's a very common theme, and that would be chores. Luckily for me, I'm a recently married man, so I've got plenty of those. I don't have any floors that need sanding in particular, but I got a lot of weeds. Number one, let's start off simple. Let's go wax on and off also, just to be safe. We'll go sand the floors. Number three, let's keep it basic. Let's just go paint the fence. Now, number four, we're actually gonna switch multiverses here. We're gonna go to pick up clothes. This one's probably the one I'm told to do the most, so I'm probably the best at this one. Or maybe that would make me the worst if I'm told to do it all the time. Number five will be nail the board. Not really sure what about karate really drives this one home, but... And lastly, as if you guys have already seen, catch the fly. And you know what? I actually believe that if I can just complete all these chores, I'll be the best. Around. Is it? Which movie was that? No, I can. I'll look it up. Okay, we have 8 chores now. My chores don't necessarily line up with Miyagi's, so we're just gonna treat the weeds like a sand the floor type movement.
Extra circle. Extra circle. Breathe in, breathe out.
Pull weeds, toss them inside. And then I'm just gonna do that for, I don't know, maybe until I'm done with this whole bed.
All the floor. Right the circle. Left the circle.
I just want to learn karate.
I want my corn.
You have corn in here?
Yeah, this one's corn.
Why do you have corn in here?
This one's corn.
Weeds are like the Johnny Lawrence of your life. Unless you wait 20 years for the reboot, then weeds are like the crease of your life. Unless you wait like a season or two, then weeds are like the Terry Silver of your. I guess my point is that there's always gonna be weeds. You know, sometimes you just gotta know what to pull on. Okay, I did it. I'm done. I decided to just get rid of all of it. And you guys know I wouldn't lie to you. I did all this by hand. I did every single piece of this by hand. I didn't use a shovel. Okay, as far as the wax on, wax off goes, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, to be honest. I think I know what they're talking about, and I think this is a place that we're gonna be able to get it done. So, let's go. Look, guys, I thought some of these other chores weren't conducive to karate. This one makes it, well, I guess maybe like pain management. I don't know. There's no way they did that in the movie. Oh, they made the car. Now I definitely remember. Daniel LaRusso washed a whole bunch of cars.
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. You promised, son. I say you do.
So the whole car is done. I have officially waxed on and off.
Wax on, wax off.
Hey, where these cars come from?
Wax on. Detroit. Wax off.
You'd have to do so many cars in order to have this movement be like a thing that your muscle memory can repeat in a strengthened or sound way. But I guess the whole purpose of this is you gotta trust the process. So I'm sure that helped me a lot with karate. I don't know, I feel like I'm just doing chores at this point. The most common theme throughout this movie is patience. And I don't think anything illustrates that more than the catching the fly with the chopstick scene, because he's like never done it. Anyway, We're gonna look for some bugs. That was a close one. Truth be told, I started out with bumblebees, but they're just too easy. Like, you can pretty much just like pick them up and place them somewhere else. They'll walk onto your chopsticks. So bumblebees, I feel like that's kind of wrong to do, so we're not doing bumblebees. Do flies really have a purpose? Flies, they die in like 3 days anyway, right? How much am I really shortening their lives? Wasps, it's on site. If a wasp was handing me $20, I'd still thwack it. I could have swore there was wasps everywhere here, and I've seen one this whole time. They probably saw Karate Kid, now that I think about it. Cool. Are you under the house? Is that where you live now? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, come here. The wasps are sketchy because you can't hear them. Come here, I just want to hurt you. This is a really bad spot to put myself in, because if they decide to gang up on me, then I'm kind of screwed. I wonder how fast I can scurry in this position. Yeah, not very fast. All right. Nothing. I don't see anything. Next on the list for our karate chores is going to be a la Jackie Chan in The Karate Kid, but let's be honest, it's the Kung Fu Kid.
Pick it up.
Now, I am currently walking to find a cool spot to film me doing the jacket. Oh my God, I didn't bring the jacket. Also, I've got a date right after this with my wife. So I've got to make sure that in this trail, I don't get sweaty, because I don't want to look like a psycho walking in to eat dinner, which is where the sponsor of today's video, Coolify, comes in. Coolify is this awesome product that's essentially a neck AC, or a heater. It's got 3 different levels, so off, obviously, everything has that level of fan. Pretty much, I can just help fight off this sweat right now, or usually I use it to cool off, like after I'm teaching class, and I'll put it on in my car ride home. Almost immediately, I feel better. Coolify provides a refreshing, uninterrupted cool on your face and neck. The battery life of this thing is 28 hours, and it charges in 2.5 hours. And I've used this thing a lot. I keep one in the car with me, and I keep one at home. The Coolify 2S that I have can help you get cooled by 30 degrees in 1 second. Hopefully putting the sleeves on isn't an imperative piece of the karate experience, because it just doesn't feel like it's the most efficient purpose of this is to actually have your jacket on. Now, I did just do a shoulder workout the other day, so this is burning a little bit more than usual, but it's not nothing. It's not like lifting or having any movement with any resistance. It would take you a lot of time to do this to make your shoulders feel plumper and bigger, but I don't know, something. Coolify also has smart app controls. So look, I didn't even know this was. Let's go over here. That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't even know it had that. I wish you guys could feel how cold this is. It gets cold so fast, especially right now in the summer months here in North Carolina. I mean, it gets hot. If I eat a taco at the wrong time of day, I get a little sweaty. Anyway, I'm a big fan. Thank you to Coolify for sponsoring these videos. If you want to get one of your own, you can use this link down below, and you can help support me, help support the channel, and then also like support your neck. Coolify, a new replacement for neck fans. Definitely need to try it out. Where in the heck are all the bugs at? Okay, so like I didn't have a floor to sand, I also don't have walls to paint. I just don't need to paint a wall. So I got a paintbrush and I have wall. I'm just not gonna use paint. At this point, you would really just think I could start doing karate, but oh well. Apparently with no paint and no lights.
All in wrist. Wrist up. Down. Wrist. All in wrist. Up. Down. Long stroke. Very good. Up. Down. No, look me. Look fence. See? Good. Long stroke. Up. Down. Very good. Knee. Bend the knee. Come down. High. Up. Yes. Very good, Daniel-san. Don't forget to breathe. In, out, up, down, up, down.
I guess I could also be cleaning this wall right now. This has to be the least productive thing I could be doing with my day. I didn't think about that. I could be doing anything else. This does feel a little useful. A lot of karate programs teach this movement here, this like flowing movement, which is pretty painty. So that's a plus, but this is also, oh gosh, this is wet still. Just kidding, I didn't use paint. But having this connection with the brush as you're going, where like the bristles are soft, it's got a bit of variable to it. This is actually a pretty interesting one. And I'm not a big paint guy. I'll use a roller before I'll use a brush for sure. But maybe that's what I need then. Maybe that's what I need. I'm not gonna actually do it. I'll just fake paint this wall to get the reps. So I don't have to deal with all the paint. The paint's the worst part about painting, let's be honest. So in the second movie, when they're building a house, Miyagi teaches Daniel this way of like nailing nails, but with only a single strike.
Come, take off jacket. You try.
Dang it. Dang it. I just totally whiffed. I heard it hit the woods over there. Maybe a different type of wood. Nope. 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 I did it.
Hey, I did it.
Good. Focus, Daniel-san. Remember, breathe in, breathe out.
The breathing actually helps. I would call this a 2 out of 15 success rate. On very soft wood, I feel like it's the opposite. Like you should be learning the opposite. Like that didn't teach me patience. That taught me that if I try too hard to get it done quickly, then I end up just butchering what I was working on. That's an interesting one. It makes sense that didn't come out till the second movie. Maybe they were out of things. Oh, I really thought I had it. And with this last box checked off, it means I am officially done with my chores.
For 4 days I've been busting my ass. I haven't learned a goddamn thing.
Plenty.
I learned plenty. I learned how to sand your decks, maybe. I wax your car, paint your house, paint your fence. I learned plenty. Right.
Not everything is as simple.
Oh, bullshit. I'm going home, man.
Daniel-san! Daniel-san!
What?
Come here.
What? The way that Mr. Miyagi teaches this outside block, from the wax on, wax off, I actually really like. Now, bringing it across and parrying a strike that's coming at you this direction, I don't love that. I typically would rather have a punch go in the same direction it was intended on going. So maybe blocking like this, we can make that work a little bit easier. Sand the floor, or for us pull the weeds, is one that I have actually been using for a long time, and I'll show you how I'll use it. A scooping motion on a roundhouse kick or a teep. Whoa. Sand the floor, bang, and then I'll probably try and return of something with my own. Paint the fence is definitely bunkai, or if you don't know what bunkai is, the breakdown of kata. Mr. Miyagi teaches paint the fence as pushing down on the hand to block it. So what we're gonna do for this technique is instead of pulling it down and just blocking in these two separate motions, like blocking up or blocking down, we'll try that too, but also I want to try a move where I go block down and then I come up with a separate strike. Fence. As for putting on the jacket, they teach putting on the jacket is like a frame from a Kung Fu elbow block. I like this, especially from like a boxing perspective. We can definitely make that work, and shoot, in Muay Thai sparring, I could turn that into an actual elbow itself. As for paint the house, if you want to treat it like a simple parry, where you're just pushing it across, awesome. The unfortunate part about a lot of these moves is they work, but they mostly work really well to somebody who's punching to right here. Like this isn't really a threat to me because it doesn't reach me. It's really easy to block this. I can put my hands wherever I want. It's not gonna hit me. So the next step will be to come in here tomorrow into sparring class and see if I can use my karate moves against people of different skill sets to see just how well this stuff works. The chores, that is. See how well I've learned to do chores. Let's keep in mind, that's what this is.
Here, karate, same thing. Either you karate do yes, or karate do no. You karate do gesso, just like grip. Show me sand the floor. Show!
How did you do that?
Stand up. Sand the floor. Sand the floor. Now show me wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off, wax on, hot, wax off. Show me penta fence, up, down. Up, down, other side. Look eye, always look eye. Check it on. Third. Check it off. Remember, strong. Left foot back. Right feet back. Left feet back. Pick up his jacket. Focus. Always concentrate. Yes! That! Oi. Hey, look eye. Always look eye. Come back tomorrow.
So as far as like how good I got at those blocking techniques over the amount of time that I practiced, it was never going to be about how long I painted a fence or waxed a floor. That's not the point. I think the point was more so like, hey, kid, just slow down a second and do my chores. It's a movie. It's fantastical. So the techniques that are like super big, karate does that. I'm not going to act like karate doesn't do that. I think they're designed to show you and teach you as a move, like it's a vessel of helping you learn, is learning it like this. But by the time you can actually make it work, it looks a lot different. So no, obviously I didn't learn these moves over the span of this video. I've done those moves since I was a child. If you're questioning whether or not Miyagi's teachings work, there's an easy answer. It's a movie. Watch the movie, have a good time, go home. That's not in theaters anymore. You're already at home. Just watch the movie. Oh, geez, I forgot the groceries.